Hi guys, today we're unboxing and setting up another hardware wallet. This time it's the OneKey Classic 1S. If you've decided it's time to move your assets into cold storage, then this is one of the most popular all-in-one wallets out there. In this video, we're going to go through the physical hardware, the security checks, and get the wallet completely ready to receive your first transaction. So let's get into it. This is not financial advice, always do your own research. OneKey is a hardware wallet company that offers a few different models, and you can see them here on the official website. For instance, you'll see the Classic 1S Pure version, which comes at $79 and is a great entry-level choice, but keep in mind, this version doesn't have a battery or Bluetooth, so it has to be plugged into a computer to work. Now, I won't go through the entire offering of OneKey, but rather for this guide, I decided to go for the standard Classic 1S, which is $99. For that extra $20 as compared to the Pure version, you get the built-in battery and Bluetooth. This means once we set it up, you can manage your entire portfolio on your phone wirelessly. In my opinion, that convenience is well worth the price jump, especially for those of us who are quite often on the move. But regardless of which one you pick, both models share the same high-end security. And here are the two things in this regard that stand out for me when we're talking about the Classic 1S. First, it has an EAL6 Plus secure element designed to resist physical tampering and side channel attacks. Second, the code is open source. And you may be wondering why that would be a good thing. Well, here's why. Most tech companies keep their code a secret, which means you must blindly trust them. OneKey does the opposite. They put all their code on GitHub for the world to see. This means independent experts can verify there are no hidden backdoors. See, it's the difference between trusting a company's word and being able to verify the truth for yourself. Just a heads up, if the Classic 1S sounds like the right fit for you, I've included a link to the official OneKey store in the description below. It is a great way to support the channel at no extra cost to you, and it ensures that you're buying this gadget directly from a trusted source. Now, let's unbox it to see what comes inside the packaging. Security starts before you even open the box, however. So, you're looking for two holographic seals over here, up top and below. If they look tampered with or peeled, don't use the device. Please just send it back. Now let's peel these two seals. First, we get the one on top, like so. And then we have the one on the bottom. Remove it slowly and out the way it goes. Now the box can freely open. Let's go. There it is. And let's explore the contents of it. Let's start with the first one. There is almost like an envelope, and let's see what's inside. We have the OneKey Classic little piece here. We have the HYOK, and that's hodl your own key. It says, a nice lovely touch. Next up, the Start Your Journey guide, and then the Keep It Cold or Never Import Hardware Wallet Recovery phrase into app wallets. Good. And for those of you who want to brag or flex for your friends, there are two of these stickers of the OneKey. The guide itself on how to get started using the gadget. Many languages included here. This goes out the way as well. And that's the contents of this little envelope. Then we take out the recovery sheet envelope, and this here contains 3 separate copies of the recovery sheet where you actually put down your seed phrase. I'm opening it now, and it says the sheets inside are for your recovery phrase backup. Keep it offline and secure. That's a good reminder to have. Let's see what's in here. There they are, the 3 separate copies. And I'll open one for you just to see how it looks on the inside. There it is, numbered from 1 through 24. That's where you keep your seed phrase. Now, you can choose to create a seed phrase of 12 or 18 or 24 words, and why that matters and how it relates to your security, we'll talk about a bit later. But for now, this is how it looks. Keep it safe once you fill it up and don't show it to anybody. Okay, this goes out the way. And finally, the star of the show. Look at it, it's beautiful. But before we get to it, there's an extra layer of security. That's the wrapping and the seal, one more seal that we need to undo, which has a void pattern. What I mean by that, you're going to see now. Let's start. I'm going to start unwrapping it, and you can slowly see the void pattern coming underneath. If this seal has been tampered with, you know the drill. You have to return the device. But mine is intact, and there goes the wallet itself. Throw away the packaging into the void, and here it is, the classic 1S OneKey wallet that we have today. Something interesting that you'll notice, it's the physical buttons. It has this almost all-time feeling about it, and I'm pretty sure the Gen Z or the Gen Alpha are very much used to the touch screens, but here you have almost like an extra layer of security. One more feature that ensures that you don't make any unintended moves, actions on the device. Because with a touchscreen, you can easily just swipe or press a button here and there. None of this here. In order to confirm an action, you have to hear a click, like so, to feel it. A little haptic that just guarantees you do what you intend to. And there is also this little screen protector that I'm going to unpeel as well now. Okay, goes out the way. And now that's the device that we're going to use to store our crypto on. Okay, now that we have seen the buttons, I want to show you this little USB-C slot here. The gadget itself looks plain, simple, nice tiny display, 4 buttons, the USB-C. And I want you to notice how thin that is. It's almost the size of what, 2-3 credit cards, and it can easily just fit inside your wallet. So that's another excellent feature there. Now let's power it on to set up the seed phrase and the PIN code. To turn on the device, just press and hold the power button, the one on the left hand side, for about 3 seconds. Let's go, powering on, and keep in mind, you will want to keep the battery charged occasionally using the included USB-C cable here. Just plug it in when the battery is low, and it's simple as that. Here we'll select the English language, because that's the one I speak. Okay, with confirmation, and again we continue to go on. It says follow the on-screen instructions to set up your OneKey Classic. Good. There we have the 2 options, to create a new wallet or import an existing one. I want to show you how to create a new one from scratch, so let's go and try this one. Create new wallet. Generating a standard wallet with a new set of recovery phrase, it says. Okay, now we're given 3 different options here. The 12, 18 and 24 words. Remember, I mentioned this earlier, and why that is important. The higher the number of words in your seed phrase, the higher the chance that your seed phrase is more secure, is safer, the higher the chance that nobody actually guesses the words. So my recommendation for you is to go for the 24 words option, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll just stick with the 12 words, keep it simple. Okay, what does it say here? The next screen will start displaying 12 words called the recovery phrase. Write it down in the sheet in the particular order that you see them. All right, let me grab my pen here, like so, and one of the recovery sheet phrases. Let's start with the first word now. And word number 1, interesting enough, it's okay. So I'm going to write it down here on the sheet. Mind you, I'll just give you the first 2 words of my secret phrase. From then on, I'll just keep writing them down, and I'll probably fast forward the video in that segment. Okay, the second word, eternal, I put it down in the sheet, and this is how we keep going. Okay, and there it is, the final word is done. Let's move on. Next, check the written 12 words again. So this is a verification process that we're going to go through just to make sure that I have put down the correct words as they are contained in the seed phrase. Let's go and see. So here I can go through the entire list of the words. The device is actually showing it to me just to make sure. Double check each word. Right, I think I got it correctly. Now let's go and follow the guide and check the words one by one. Here what we're going to be doing is select for each slot one of 3 options, and this will tell us if we have gotten the words correctly. Actually, this will prove to the wallet that we have gotten the words correctly. So for word number 1, I've got 3 options and I need to see which word is here and select it here on the device. Okay, as we said, it's okay, the first word, then same thing for the second word. It's eternal here on the sheet, and I'm going to also select eternal here on the device, and this is how we go on for the other 12 or however many words there are. Okay, and there goes the final word, and it says, awesome, your backup is complete. That sounds just about great. Let's see, almost done, we're not finished yet. It says the recovery phrase is the only way to recover your assets, so keep it in a safe place. That's what I plan to do. I'm gonna hide this in the deepest of caves. Nobody's gonna see it, or at a secret place. Okay, it says now time to set the PIN code. We can set a code from 4 to 9 digits to protect this physical gadget. Now, if you ever lose this device or forget the PIN code, do not worry. You can always reset your personal wallet by entering the wrong PIN multiple times, like 5 or 10 times usually, depending on the firmware, which will then factory reset the device. And then you can restore everything using your recovery phrase that we are keeping hidden somewhere, and then you can set a new PIN. So I would say don't choose a PIN that is easy to guess, because if someone cracks it, they can access your funds. And after you choose the PIN, you should enter it again to confirm it. But let's go through me entering the PIN first. I'm going to go for something simple for the purposes of this tutorial, but I do not recommend that you do anything simple when it comes to your protection here with your device. Okay, and that's it. The PIN code is set. Let's see what's to follow. Congratulations, it says. Your wallet is ready. So now download the OneKey app on your computer or anywhere else on your mobile phone, and then have fun with your wallet. All right, I'm all for that. Okay, it says download the OneKey app at onekey.so/download. Okay, let's type it in, onekey.so/download. Okay, we're on the website now. Why did I type in the address manually and not just go on Google and look for it there, click the first link that shows up? Because the results on Google may contain malware. They may be scam links which can then access your funds without your knowledge, without your consent. So basically stay away from the hackers that way by typing in the manual link. Okay, with that being said, let's accept the cookies here, and I'm going to download the installer for the Mac OS because this is what I'm using today. Okay, but remember, you also have the options of installing it on an Android device or another computer that uses Windows or another operational system. Okay, we're going to wait for the download to complete, just a few seconds, and let's see how simple or difficult it is to set up the whole thing. Now that we've downloaded the application, I'm going to open it here. We're waiting for it to load up. All right, let's maximize it here. And it says connect hardware wallet. I'm going to choose this first option. How do we plan on doing this? With the USB-C cable. But first we gotta choose which kind of model we've actually gotten. And in my case, this is the 1S, Classic 1S. All right, time to connect the device. Let me grab the cable and plug it in the computer first, then onto the wallet as well, like so. All right, it now says looking for devices. Let's allow it to connect as well. And we've got it. Now, let's see. The wallet is connected. We press on the name of the wallet. It's in my case K1111 for ones. And then check and update. This is where the firmware is going to update. There might be several restarts required. So I'm going to press this button here on my computer. Check my OneKey Classic 1S for the latest firmware. This is the genuine check. Okay, I'm going to enter the pin code now. So what I'm seeing now with regards to the pin code, here I see the sheet with the numbers 1 through 0, 1, 2, 4, and so on, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And here I need to select the respective position of the numbers and of the figures. So let's go. That's like so, and then the next number, and finally the fourth element of my pin code. Now let's click the check mark. Okay, the genuine check is actually being confirmed, and I need to do this manually here on the device. Let's go. There it is. The verification is successful. The device is now officially verified, so we might as well go and enjoy a secure and seamless experience. Okay, let's press continue, and now we go step into the firmware check. We get the option to update the wallet. I recommend that you guys always have your wallet updated before you actually do any transactions on it. So let's hit that button. There it is, update with a list of improvements. Okay, let's go and update it. Are we ready to upgrade? Let's check you're all set. So there are a few checkboxes here. One is I have backed up my recovery phrase right over here. My device is connected via a US cable. As you can see, obviously, only one device is connected, nothing else. And the final checkbox is all other OneKey apps and web upgrade tools are closed, and that also is correct. So let's continue. It says keep the USB connected and the app active. All right, I'm gonna have to wait for a few minutes here, but first let's confirm on the device that I want to restart the device in update mode. All right, press the confirmation button. Again, I need to input the PIN code as well. For every such action, a PIN code will be required, and I'll do this really quickly now. Okay, there's the third figure and the last one, and let's go. It says bootloader. I will also need to approve again the connection to the device because it has restarted now. So this will take a few minutes, and I will just need to confirm again to install the firmware by OneKey. Let's go. Pretty standard procedure, to be honest. Okay, we have confirmed that, and now it's preparing. For a few seconds you will see a bar loading up, and as it seems it's going to take what, a minute, two approximately, until the update is confirmed and actually completed. Okay, so all updates are complete, and just a note, you want to keep your device updated, so that this guarantees the highest level of security and of course the latest features provided by OneKey. Right, let's go, and we're going to wait for a few more seconds just to make sure everything is correct. The device setup is now complete, and let's see, entering the PIN code once more. This is becoming a habit at this point, and nothing too special. Okay, that's it, and there it goes. Creating your wallet, it says. Processing up to 100%, generating your accounts, which means the different cryptocurrencies that we want to store in this wallet. These are the accounts, and there it is, the first glimpse at the layout. It looks pretty clean, quite neat, actually quite pleasant to the eye as well. And let's see. Up top we have the send and receive buttons, which are very important for us. And then under the three dots, that's the more, we have the trade, the option to copy the address and so on. So this is where we buy and sell crypto. We can see the Explorer. And what else? Now that we're here, we click on the buy crypto and we can do it directly wherever we like with our credit card. So here we can see the different tokens that we have. Currently the balance is 0, and something peculiar here, it doesn't visualize properly the list of tokens, at least on my MacBook. It might be different on a Windows operational system or on your Android or on your Apple iPhone. Alright guys, that was it. Your wallet is now set up and ready to receive and send crypto. And if you did get the OneKey Classic 1S, then great for you, because it is probably the best value for money right now for those looking for something quite thin, open source, and easy to use on the go. In case you haven't got it yet, but now you're feeling more ready to move your crypto into cold storage, the affiliate link to buy the Classic 1S is in the description below. You can get it there at no extra cost for you, but your purchase will support the channel and I'll be most grateful for it. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to first check out some alternatives though, to make the most informed choice possible, and that would be fair enough. Then in that case, I advise you to go check out my unboxing videos for the Trezor Safe 5 and the Ledger Flex hardware wallets and get a feel for what else is out there on the market. For now, thank you for watching, stay safe, thanks, ciao.